आपका Dr. Bhaiya Positive India show invites you all, and I am Dr. Sumant Mishra, pediatric dentist from Ministry of Health, Kuwait. We have a special guest today, our dear and respected brother Shavez. He is from the BJP Maharashtra unit transport cell, and he's an engineer by profession as well. He's very active socially also, and a lot of social activities he did. He has a big and heavy resume, which I cannot say in detail right now. So let us all, with warm applauses, welcome our dear and respected brother, Mr. Shavez Moinuddin. We invite you on our show, and thank you very much for taking time out from your busy schedule. Welcome.
Thank you, Sumanji. It is always a pleasure interacting with you, whether it is a debate or it is a one-on-one interaction, and even personally talking to you. It's always a pleasure. And thank you for your good words in my praise. And so I am basically an IT engineer by profession, and I work with BJP with Maharashtra cell for transport as a deputy secretary, and I have a couple of more responsibilities with BJP as well. So I am the district member of minority committee and vice president of Panvel, ward number 14. So that's just a precise information about me.
I'm sure if we start talking about your CV, resume, biodata, there's a big, heavy file. So we welcome you, and nice to see you, your smiling face once again. I am sure the viewers will recognize you as one of the guests. Many times you have come on panel discussion shows and everything. Now, talking about the activities, the grassroots activities you're doing during these challenging times in the COVID, and now, briefly tell us about your activities and the activities of BJP in the grassroots level of Panvel and your area.
So with the COVID scenario coming in 2020, I was responsible of handling the cases for COVID. So I was actively in the hospital around the clock, helping with people with their treatment, their medication, home isolation. And yes, sadly, we lost many lives in the COVID. So I was responsible for handling their last rites, be it Muslim, Hindu, Christian, or any other religion. So I was responsible to conduct their last rites, because there were very few people. So a couple of people from the family, and I was the only one who used to be there. And it was a tragic time wherein we were not even supposed to touch the bodies. They were put in the graves using JCBs, or the normal Hindu rites were not performed on bodies, but they were put in electric crematorium. So yeah, we had a very hard time, and luckily, by God's grace, even though for the 2 years of COVID, I have been constantly in touch in the COVID hospital, or be it for the last rites of people. But I was never diagnosed with COVID. So that is God's grace, and what you call it. It is a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Thank God, yeah. So now you just told the point about talking about serving the society, the community, irrespective of caste, creed, region, religion. As you talk about Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, and the COVID-19 taught once again reiterated COVID-19, the corona virus doesn't leave anybody. So it goes beyond caste, creed, region, religion. It has affected worldwide everyone. So now we are talking about we take proud, India, Bharat Mata takes pride in its culture, its Vividha mein ekta, unity in diversity. So, and we have right from many religions, practicing religions, and of course, India is a very large and complex country, and many times people express their views without knowing personal views or sometimes unintentionally also. But now you want to throw some light on the recent incident involving some of the party member, and action has been taken, but it affects the image, and we should not generalize. One person saying something doesn't mean the whole party or whole India. They don't represent India. But what is your take and your party's take on this?
So first things first, India is a country, like you very well said, we have unity in diversity, and it has been the culture of India, not just now, for the past, thousands of years. So we have people from all religions and all, people from all sects of life are welcome to India always. So like people say, America is welcome to any country or any caste or creed or religion. I would say India would have been the first country who has been welcoming people from all caste, creed, and religion. Number one. Number two is with regards. I'll come to the incident that has happened in a bit. Yeah, sure. But India is a country wherein everybody, every single citizen of India lives with dignity, integrity, and unity. So, we have the mool, we call it the mool mantra of BJP, which is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, or Sabka Prayas, which translates to everyone being together, well-being and prosperity for everyone, trust from every sect or religion or caste and creed of the society, and every individual's efforts towards making the country great. All right. So, secondly, India is the second largest, Muslim population in the world, as far as the stats say that. And here we live with, unity with other religions, castes, or creeds. Yes, we've had a few bad scenarios, and that happens in every country. So it is not specific to India. However, we come together again and we try to build India again.
Sure.
As far as the rights are concerned, we have freedom of religion, we have freedom of expression, and we have freedom of speech, as well as freedom of thought. Now, coming over to the incident that happened with Ms. Nupur Sharma or Naveen Jindal. Any single person cannot define a country, number one. Number two, that might have been their own thoughts. So whatever they said about Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he is an enlightenment to the society, and this has not just been said. It's not being said by me. It has been repeatedly, said by various people across the globe, including Mahatma Gandhi, including Narendra Modi ji. Recently, in one of his Man Ki Baat, he had expressed that Prophet Muhammad, over his birthday, he had said that he is an enlightenment for the society. So I consider that Nupur Sharma's statement or the tweet by Naveen Jindal was their own personal thoughts. So and yes, even Indian products were being boycotted by Middle East and most of the Muslim countries, and yes, action has been taken over Nupur Sharma. Probably, I guess you might share the copy of her expellment from BJP, and BJP has clearly stated in its note by Arun Singh ji, the National General Secretary, that India is the country, or BJP has is against the ideology which insults any section of the society or any religion or any part of the community. So when we say, when it comes to India, even in Hinduism, there are many sections. So you have Brahmins, you have Vaishya, you have Shudra, and Kshatriyas. But we respect each and everyone equally. We have thousands of languages right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and each language is respected equally, Hindi being the national language. And I believe our PM, Mr. Narendra Modi ji, would never accept whatever comments were made. And I am lucky to be in a country which believes that you as a citizen are Indian, and by religion you are free to follow your religion.
Sure. Well said, well depicted, such a nicely in a nutshell for all our viewers. Thank you very much for this enlightenment. I think we as a civilized society now, we should be role models for the world. And I think we should be more sensible. Also, the media should be sensible rather than sensational. But sure, we have to watch out with what we are saying, because religious sentiments should not be hurted, and it goes from both sides. So, like we talk about the other religions also not being offended, so that it, like they say, action, there is a reaction to every action. Every action has a reaction. I think we should live. We already have been living in harmony since 1,000 years, as you rightly said, and we have a history, very rich culture and society. So, what final messages you're going to give to our brothers, not only brothers and sisters in India, but also worldwide, because you are being watched throughout the world?
So first things first, Quran mentions that every human being is a human being first, and humanity is the biggest religion in the world. So we should always respect other religions. That is what Quran teaches us. Prophet Muhammad taught us. There was an incident of a lady who used to throw garbage on our Prophet Muhammad. One day she did not throw the garbage, and Prophet Muhammad went and checked with that lady. Why did she not throw the garbage? So he came out to know that that lady was ill, and he went and met him. That's what are the teachings of our Prophet Muhammad. So we should treat everyone with respect, with humanity, and spread love. Secondly, boycotting or a product from a particular country, or these are obviously these are some things which I would not speak much on, because these are diplomatic relations between the countries.
Sure.
However, such an incident because of a single person should not hamper the diplomatic relations between a couple of countries, or maybe more of them.
Sure. Well said. Rightly said. I think this is COVID-19 has taught us to live in united we rise and divided we fall. So better we should unite now. We are already having a lot of economic recession and everything, many losses and many things, unfortunate losses of our near and dear ones. We have heartfelt condolences for them and their family members. But now we have to think about bigger issues. We have issues about education, development, growth, women empowerment, and other things, rather than talking about these things. So we request all our brothers and sisters who are watching us, and our dear and respected brother Shavez Bhai on the show and his nice enlightening talks. So we request all the brothers and sisters to come and think twice, not coming out on the streets. There is a way, there is ethics, there is moral ethics, responsibilities towards the society, not damaging the peace and harmony of the system. But as the party has taken action, there is a protocol, there is a way. I think peaceful and non-violent protests are better than other kind of protests, rather than damaging the public properties and hitting each other or something like that. So I think we should be behaving more civilized, like a civilized society. And Shavez Bhai, thank you very much for spending your quality time. And we will be coming back to you soon with another interesting topics. Thank you very much for coming to our show.
Thank you. I would like to just end it on a note that, Nare Takbir, Allahu Akbar, and Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Jai Hind.
Bharat Mata Ki Jai, Jai Hind. Take care.